Today, we're creating an Afro house track inspired by legends like Adam Port and Black Coffee. Let's build a groovy drum loop. Head to the drum library and grab a top loop. This one's perfect. Now, let's layer it with some extra percussive top loops for that rich tribal groove. This rhythm is giving true Afro house energy already. Next, let's drop in a punchy kick drum loop. To spice things up, add a bongo hit at the end of every 8 bars. For the second half, let's bring in some tribal house-style rhythmic percussion. Now that's the Afro house drum vibe locked in. Let's move on to the chords. Any soft, warm-sounding piano works beautifully. We'll write in C minor to capture that emotional. Let's create something that really touches the soul. For the bass, let's keep it simple. Just copy the root notes from the chord progression we created and paste them onto a bass preset in Serum. If there's an Afro house-style bass in the built-in presets, that's perfect. Now, let's add a quick sidechain to give it that bounce. And just like that, the bass is done. Now, moving on to the main lead, this is the part that drives the track and brings in the energy. The lead sound is quite simple. I've picked a preset from Serum that fits perfectly. Let's create a repetitive, groovy lead that follows the rhythm of the drums. And there it is. Now, I've added more melodic elements to fill in the gaps and make the track sound fuller. These extra layers help create depth and keep the energy flowing, making the track feel more complete. For the FX, let's keep it simple. Add an EQ to cut the low end, throw in an OTT for some crispness, and apply sidechain compression to keep everything bouncing. To enhance the track, I added a rolling pluck using Serum. This helps fill in the gaps and adds extra movement, making the track sound fuller and more dynamic. I added a pad using Serum for depth and atmosphere. Now, let's add a low-pass filter, an EQ to cut some lows and mids, and of course, sidechain. I've added a vocal with an Afro vibe to enhance the groove and energy of the track. The vocal fits the vibe of our track seamlessly, adding the perfect touch of Afro house energy. Now, let's add some FX to blend it even better into the mix. And that's pretty much it. The track is finished. Let's hear the final result.